Yesterday, UFC President Dana White announced on ESPN that Jon Jones will face Ovince St. Preux in the main event of UFC 197 for the interim light heavyweight title. When Jon Jones heard the news that Daniel Cormier pulled out of UFC 197, he posted this on his Twitter: "I don't wish injuries on anyone. I hope you have a healthy recovery, Daniel. Enjoyed that belt." He later changed his tune and posted this on his Twitter: "So much for being willing to die," referencing to what Daniel Cormier said during the face-off with Joe Rogan. UFC President Dana White said that their number one option was Anthony Rumble Johnson, but he recently had mouth surgery and won't be able to put a mouthpiece in his mouth for at least 3 weeks. When Jon Jones heard the announcement that Ovince St. Preux stepped up as a late replacement, he sent this message to OSP on Twitter. He said, "Hey OSP, just wanted to thank you for stepping up and taking this fight last minute. Grateful for the opportunity to compete with you. Jon Jones is set to face late replacement Ovince St. Preux in the main event of UFC 197 for the interim UFC Light Heavyweight Championship." The UFC Light Heavyweight Champion Daniel Cormier went to Instagram and apologized to his opponent Jon Jones, Lorenzo Fertitta, Dana White and the fans for pulling out of his fight. He said the recovery won't take long and will be back to defend his title. In other news, former UFC Featherweight Champion Jose Aldo says that he deserved his rematch but had no choice but to accept his UFC Interim Title fight against Frankie Edgar at UFC 200. He said the interim title means nothing. He just wants the victory so he can get the official belt. UFC President Dana White talked to TMZ Sports and said that he had dinner with Ronda Rousey and that she said she's talking about possibly returning by the end of the year, possibly November or December. The Invicta Featherweight Champion Cris Cyborg is open to the idea of fighting at a catchweight at 140 pounds more often. She says she wants Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate and Holly Holm if they want to accept the fight. Leslie Smith believes that Cris Cyborg is super beatable. She said that anyone who walks into the cage, there's a way to beat them. With Dan Henderson on his last fight on his contract, he looks to remain with the UFC, as he said he would like to make his last fight within the promotion. Welterweight contender Neil Magny signs a new 4-fight contract with the UFC, and Ultimate Fighter winner Norman Park has been released by the UFC. Thank you for watching this MMA quick update. Stay tuned for more videos from MMA Release. Thank you.